Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's a girl again, Pumza K. Just to get right into it, I'm using my Baby Skin Maybelline Pore Eraser, and I'm just going to apply that on my face using my hands, and yeah, on my forehead as well, and just quickly blend it in with using my hands. That is so soft on my skin. I just love the Maybelline Pore Eraser. I'm running out of it. I don't know if I will be able to actually get another one. So I'm just going to quickly apply that on my face. And now moving on, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild foundation in the color Mahogany. And also it is stated here that it's dark deep, so I'm going to use that and apply, just pour some on at the back of my hand and quickly apply it using my hands. I actually love using my hands applying foundation because it gets to be so smooth, and also I think it does the job of maybe a not maybe it does a job of a beauty sponge. And I've been breaking out a lot lately, so I think using a brush would actually worsen things up. I don't know, until I see someone or get maybe see someone about my skin. I don't know if I should be able to continue using brushes, but we'll see. Now I'm using my hands again, and I'm applying, sorry, the foundation on my face and also on my forehead, and it feels so smooth, guys. The Wet n Wild foundation is very cheap, and you can actually get it at Clicks for 99 rands. It feels so cheap and so smooth on your skin. However, after applying it, you actually feel also it has that matte finish look that we all looking for. So I'm applying the foundation also around my face and my forehead and around my eyes as well. And I'm going to use just the leftover foundation at the back of my hand as well, and also just apply it to the places that I feel that they need more coverage, like my chins and the places that I do have the breakouts, because I feel that is quite visible. So I'm just going to be using the leftover foundation and also applying it on my cheeks as well. Okay, awesome. And now I'm going to be moving on to concealer. Oh, we're still applying foundation. I'm going to be moving on to our concealer. That is a concealer from Revlon in medium dip. I think I need to get myself another one as well. I'm running out of it. I'm going to be applying that under my eyes. And also the other eye as well. And I'm going to be using that to apply on my T-zone, my forehead as well, going down my nose and my chin. Okay, and moving on, I'm going to be using my hands again to actually blend in the concealer. Actually use my hands to tap the concealer in, and yeah, I'm actually blending it in. As you can see, it is blending in nicely, and I'm going to be blending in the concealer on the other side as well, and also on my eyes. I'm just using it as a primer to actually before I apply eyeshadow. And on the other side as well, doing the same thing, just tapping and tapping. I actually learned this trick from a gay friend of mine, and he's actually a drag queen and would apply like drag makeup at work, and he actually taught me this trick that if I actually tap the concealer using my hands, it actually works, and it works wonderfully. I'm going to be applying that and just tapping it on my forehead as well. And then just tapping it and just removing it, trying to remove the lines so that they actually don't show, and then just going down and just tapping. Okay, and next up I'm going to be using my favorite, the Johnson baby powder that works miracles when you are actually using it as a translucent powder. I'm going to be using my brush to actually apply this foundation, this powder. As you guys can see, I'm very happy applying that because it actually works very well for me, and I use that and substitute it for the translucent powder. So I'm going to be applying that and applying that all over where I use the concealer, and also my forehead and down everywhere where I apply the concealer. I look like a clown, guys. So moving on, I'm going to be using I bought this from Signature. It's called Miss Signature Natural Beauty Contour and Highlight. Since I'm very dark, I'm going to be using the darker shade, which is in the middle, to contour. I'm using my small brush and actually contouring my forehead and also on the side, and going down to my chins. I don't contour much where I actually make my face because I have a very oval face, so I don't really contour much. Some other people actually use the contour to actually make their face look longer, thinner, and my face is already long. However, I just use contour to actually make it look thinner, and yeah. So I'm just going to apply the contour and on my chin as well. I hope you guys can see this clearly. I'm actually using a phone to take my videos. I haven't had enough funds to actually buy myself a camera. Hopefully by the end of this year or the beginning of next year, I will have much equipment for me to actually go on with the channel and actually invest in my channel. So let's hope to God that works. I'm going to use the lighter shade and use that as my powder, and actually go over the contour just to warm my face up. This hair is all over the place. Like I said, I need to take it for treatment at Esther's hair salon and actually have it washed and treated and also ironed. I'm going to be taking the Johnson's baby powder again and applying just a little bit of it for my eyes. I'm using this as a primer, I would say eyeshadow prime, so that we can go ahead and apply foundation. Sorry, I love foundation. We can apply eyeshadow. Guys, to tell you just a little bit of a story, I would love to actually have my foundation brand because I'm very dark and I feel that I haven't found the shade that actually matches my skin and the way I want to. But you know, one day I will actually have a brand that actually has a lot of like darker shades for women of color, and yeah, that would be very nice actually. Now that was an eyeshadow palette that I got from Mimi Q's, that is called Girl Flower. It was very cheap, guys. I only got this for 120, and I'm going to be using the orange color, just the pink color. Sorry, it's a bit pink color, and using that as my transition color. Oh my god, I broke my I broke my eyeshadow brush, and oh my god, it's broken, but it's not a bummer. We'll continue. We have to continue this video. We have to finish it. Now I'm going to be using that pink eyeshadow palette, eyeshadow color, and just blend it in nicely. Okay, and I'm going to be blending it, applying that on the other eye as well, and make sure that I blend this nicely as much as I can. Because of this brush though, we're not able to actually blend it in nicely, but yeah, it does still work for now. So I'm going to be blending in the eyeshadow color that is in pink. This is from Girl Flower Cosmetics. It's got 35 colors, and I bought it from Mimi Q's. I hope you guys know where Mimi Q's is. Anyone who's in Cape Town knows where Mimi Q's. I don't know if they do have a branch in Joburg or any other place. Yeah, but they're quite cheap, and I love them. Now moving on, I'm going to be using the second color, which is the orange color, and just to try and create just a flowery look and a yummy colorful look. So I'm just going to apply the orange color on top of the pink color, and yeah, that looks really nice, really nice. If I had like a brush that could blend very nicely, I'm sure this look will turn out very nice. Unfortunately, I broke my eyeshadow brush. Going to apply that on the other lid as well. Just try as much as I can to blend it in. And now I'm going to be using just a smaller brush to apply a little bit of shim. This is a brown shimmy eyeshadow. I'm just going to apply that, a little bit of that on my lid, so that this look can actually get that a little bit of glow, that shine. I don't know if this is working perfectly, but I think it is. And then you just apply that. I'm so sorry guys, my kids are actually in the other room. I'm sure you guys can hear the noise, but a mother has got to do what a mother has got to do. I'm just putting that in and applying that with a small brush. I think I need to get myself the glimmery eyeshadow palette. I would love to have the metallic looking eyeshadow palette, the one that actually has glitters on. And I'm using another brush just to blend in the shadow that we just used now, so that it doesn't have those lines where you can see that, okay, this one is this and this one is that. And then moving on, I'm going to be taking, I was actually looking for my eyeliner, my liquid eyeliner, which I think I've lost, and I think I'm going to take the the eyebrow gel and just apply it on my eyes. I normally do that, however I wanted to do something different today with a liquid eyeliner. And then I'm applying that on my eyes. My brushes are just disappointing me today. I don't know what is happening. I really don't, but they are just disappointing me. I'm so sorry guys for the noise. And then I'm going to use the same brush and just apply it on the other side as well. I'm doing this just to make my eyes pop a little, since I'm not going to be using any I'm not going to be using any eyelashes. I have a pair of eyelashes, however I do not have the eyelash glue. But I think I need to go and look for that at Clicks or Discount. Now I'm applying my pencil. This is a pencil from Mimikyu as well. It's an eyebrow pencil. However, you can use it as your eyebrow pencil. You can also use it as your eyeliner. I use it as my eyeliner. And I'm applying that on my eyes. Moving on, I'm taking my big brush and I'm going to be removing the excess powder, the powder that we're actually baking with. As you can see, that looks so nice. As we remove the powder, the places, my under eyes are perfectly highlighted, and my forehead as well. And yeah, and we're done. And now moving on, I'm going to be using the Signature beauty palette, and it also has at the corner there, it has a highlighter. It's a contour and highlighter kit, so I'm using the highlighter to actually apply my cheeks. As you can see, that is really nice, and it just gives you that glow. And applying that on the other side as well. And I'm going to be applying that as well on my nose, at the tip of my nose, just to make my nose look a bit longer. Like, you know, we're working for that English nose. Okay, you can never have enough highlighter. I love shine. I love to highlight, so I use as much as I can. And that is a MAC lipstick, my old MAC lipstick, and it's in the color Ruby Woo. I'm going to be using my brush to actually apply it. My lips are so small. I wish I had bigger lips. And then you can just apply that with the brush. This color just brightens up my face altogether. I just love it. Ruby Woo and Candy Yum Yum used to be my favorite colors back in the days where MAC just launched the matte colors. Yeah, those are the colors that I ran for, the Ruby Woo and the Candy Yum Yum. and then we're just applying that. That looks amazing. I don't know if you guys can see it, but for me it looks amazing. It would look very much better, I think, in the camera, and yeah, with good lighting. Ooh, that looks so nice. And I'm going to go in with my 3-in-1 mascara that is in brown. I firstly use that as, let's say, pre-mascara before I apply the black mascara. I use this to just comb my lashes. I've got lashes that I've actually bought, however, like I said, I do not have, I forgot to buy the eyelash glue. So we're just going to apply mascara, and I'm just using that small brush to actually comb out my eyelashes. Oh wow, okay. And I'm using that again to comb out my eyelashes, and I'm going to be using the same brush to actually comb the lower lashes. That's about it. And I'm going to be using my design mascara that I bought from Edgar's. It's a waterproof massive lash mascara, and it was very cheap, guys. I only got it for about, I think, 40 rands, and especially manufactured for Edgar's. And I'm going to be using that. As you can see, the black actually makes my eyes pop. I've got like big eyes, so whenever I use mascara or use the eyelashes, then my eyes just pop. And lastly, I'm going to go in again for the highlighter. Like I said, you can never have enough highlighter, especially going out at night. I'm just going to go in there with my highlighter. And yeah, guys, that is the finished look. I hope this looks amazing and you like this video. If you like this video, please do press the like button. If you have any comments, please do comment below. And if you would like to see more of me and more of my videos, please do subscribe to my channel. Hey, the girl is slaying. Thank you. Bye, guys.